Hi, I'm Betty Boo, and you're watching Mirror.couk.
Most people know you for doing the do, but they won't realise that you've been working behind the scenes as well with other people like Girls Aloud. What did you do for them?
Well, I got involved in their first album because before that I wrote Hearsays, Pure and Simple, actually co-wrote it. So their record company thought that it would be a nice idea for me to be involved with the next sort of generation of reality pop TV pop stars. So that's why I got involved. So I did about 3 tracks for them on their album.
There's been a bit of a spat in the media, hasn't there, with Cheryl Cole. What happened there?
I think that's something that got blown way out of proportion. I was just asked, in fact, I was asked by a record company to get involved in a solo project. And just in a radio interview, you know, just as one of those things where they asked, oh, what's in the pipeline? I mentioned that I've got a new record coming out and I've got an album. And I said, I also have been asked to be involved in some of her solo stuff. So, of course, when that question was put to her, she hadn't heard anything about it and accused me of lying and said that I needed the publicity or something like that, which I thought was hilarious and a bit upsetting, actually, because it wasn't like that at all. So I spat back, and that's the way I am.
Have you spoken to her about it at all?
Nope. And I don't think I'll ever talk to her ever again, which is fine by me.
Last year you joined forces with Alex James, the Blur bassist, to form Wigwam. Is that defunct now? Yeah, he decided, I like being in the studio making music. I mean, and he likes being a farmer and cheese making. So somehow it doesn't really go together. So, but I think he's just waiting around to make a Blur record, really. So, but I'm too busy doing Betty Boo, so I feel happier doing that, really. Have you read his book?
No, I can't be bothered.
So it's quite explosive, I think.
Yeah, I think it's quite racy in places, but it's a bit like reading what your brother got up to.
You're good friends then, aren't you?
Yeah, we used to be. I don't know if we are anymore, but no, I couldn't be bothered, really. I'd rather read Heat magazine or something like that.
Is it true that Madonna wanted to sign you to her record label once?
Yeah.
When was that and what was that all about?
Well, this was when she first set up Maverick Records. She'd signed Alanis Morissette, and she wanted to sign me as her second signing. And I did get to the point of contracts and that kind of thing, but unfortunately my mother fell ill, and I decided not to really get back into the music industry because I had to look after her, and she passed away. And then after that, I didn't really want to get involved in music anymore. So. But she was very nice. I mean, she sent me flowers and is still a fan, apparently. So,
have you ever met her?
Oh, I've met her loads of times, yeah. In fact, she lives up the road from us in Wiltshire, and I'm hoping I'll see her in the grocery shop one day. As you do, getting a pint of milk, maybe. But, yeah, you know, it's I'm not really in that sort of celebrity world. I kind of do my thing and then...
Tell us about Take Off, the new single with Jack Rocker.
Well, that came about from the record label Gut approached me because they heard this record, which was an underground hit anyway, and they wanted somebody to appear on it and also sort of rewrite it slightly.
Come here, boy, come take off mine. Give it to me, baby, I want it real. Up on the bonnet at the backseat of that. You know I'm loving it, the way you're rubbing up on it, the ring, no stopping it. I'm feeling so, it's so chronic, boy, you know just how I want it, baby. Lick, flick, stick. Give me all you got, baby, don't stop. Take it to the top, making me hot. Give me all you got, baby, don't stop. Come here, boy, I'm taking it off.
So what are your plans after the single? Are you going to write more material, release an album?
Yes, I'm working on... There are 2 potential singles at the moment, and I'm going to refine those in the next couple of weeks. And have a new album out, hopefully. Well, it needs to be finished by spring in order to be out sort of middle of next year.
Is there anyone that you'd really like to write with?
You know, I'd love to write for or with Prince. I think, you know, he's my ultimate hero.
Are there any artists you can't stand?
Don't know. Oh, there are loads of people I can't stand, but Let me think. I don't like James Blunt very much. It's a bit wet for me. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy and everything, but it's not my cup of tea.